one or two plays, 1 or 2 inches, 1 or 2 whatever away from it? Was that the most frustrating part about tonight offensively?
Yeah. I mean, we did feel like we moved the ball pretty decently at times throughout the game, and got down there, stalled out a few times. Obviously, the fourth downs weren't good enough, and yeah, you give a ton of credit to them. They're a good-ass defense, and you'd like to think if we were able to get a fourth down or two, it changes the game, and even some of those third downs. But yeah, they played well, and we weren't even close to up to snuff today offensively.
You got so used to you and St. Brown just kind of being that
Yeah.
terrific connection. I think 12 targets, only 2 catches. What was
Yikes,
the
yeah.
disconnect there? Was it something they were doing, or just a little bit of both?
I don't think it has anything to do with him and I. I think there was just tight coverage and just didn't connect. There's a few I'd like to have back that I just missed on. Slight miscommunication on our end on 1 or 2 of them maybe, but it should never be that bad. It really shouldn't. Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
It looked like the pressure was a problem on almost every single down. If they didn't get to you, they were tipping the ball or defending. Is that as much siege as you've been under in a while, do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think they did. I think they did a good job. I do. I think they did a really good job. I think they're aware of how teams want to attack them, and they know if you're going to throw the ball quick, they can stop and put their hands up, and they're good. They're good on they understand that, and then they also know if it's a longer drop back to get their pass rush going, and they did that to some extent. But I don't want to take any credit away from them, but we shot ourselves in the foot a whole lot, and it hurt us.
You guys are obviously such a resilient team, but does it take any wind out of your sails when you go 3 for 18 on the money downs?
Ask that again. What's your question?
You guys are typically such a resilient team, but does it kind of hurt your confidence or whatever when you kind of keep up coming short on those?
No, I mean, I don't. The fourth downs are the whole thing. I don't know what we were on third down, but a lot of those third downs we're trying to get to fourth down and trying to get to fourth and short, and then expecting to convert. We've been really good on fourth down. I would imagine high 60s or 70s on the year, and today obviously had 0. So, that was part of the plan, was getting those fourth and manageables, fourth and shorts, convert on, let's say at least half of them, and it's a whole different ballgame. Now again, if and buts, it means nothing. They played good and we didn't.
Jared, how about the elements? We saw the glove. I know wind can sometimes be the worst thing for a passing game.
Yeah, I don't think it affected us much. There may have been 1 or 2 throws, but no, I don't think it made a huge difference.
Why'd you go to the glove? What was that?
Felt good with it pregame. It felt like those would help me.
I know a lot of your teammates approached it.
Cover a couple more guys.
You approached it like a must-win situation, or we really got to get this one. But you moving forward, how do you keep the guys even keel, level-headed? Did you learn?
Yeah.
Was this somewhat of a barometer where his team stands right now?
Sure, to some extent. And to some extent, we did good things, and that's why you want to, we do stack up in some areas, but not good enough, obviously. Not good enough in a lot of areas as well. But yeah, we're 6-4. We're right in the middle of the season. Got 3 home games coming up. Got a lot to look forward to. Got a lot of football ahead of us. Everything's in front of us. We got a good veteran unit. We respond the right way. We will respond the right way. And yeah, it sucks. It stings. You want to come out here and play well and beat a really good team and be able to have a kind of hallmark win of the middle of the season, but didn't get it done, and got to move on and find a way to win next week.
You speak to the performance of the last 2, Tim and Dave.
Yeah, defense was incredible, right? They played really well, and kind of the game we anticipated from our defense is they were going to play a little bit of field position, ball control. Our defense was going to continue to stop them, and then we had to do our job and try to score points, and we didn't. It feels horrible. It's the worst. Our defense plays well, and feel like you let them down, and I know I certainly do, and it sucks.
Just to follow up on Eric's question a little bit, do you feel like you'll have to come back here at some point in the playoffs, just kind of given the record?
Yeah, certainly. If they're the 1 seed and we win a playoff game, it would go through here. So, yeah, that would be the case, and we'd like to be on the other side of it.
And what do you think you guys? What would you have to do different to come on with the win?
Yeah, where do you start? Whole bunch of areas. I don't know to give you specifics, but again, I know it sounds like a broken record, but they played well. We didn't, at least offensively, in their defense. And again, it sucks to stand here and feel like you let your defense down.
Dan said he wished he had a couple of decisions back, and I assume the fourth downs were some of them. Did you guys think about that maybe this was more of a field position type of game and gambling? I know it's in your nature it was.
No, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of who we are, and when it doesn't work, it's going to get questioned by you guys, and when it works, it's going to get praised by you guys, and it didn't work today, so I understand the question, but part of me says, like, once you commit to it, you got to keep doing it, because it's like at some point you're going to convert them, and tonight wasn't our night on fourth down, and it sucks, but yeah, you'd like to think, how many do we have? 6? But 3 of those, 2 of those, it's a whole different ball game, and again, not good enough.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.